None.
Hey everybody, welcome to AV Epochs Livestream, an Avenue Studios production. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and digitally exploding dice to tell a good story as we get to finally play the March of the Mechs. One shot in Open Legend with Foundry Virtual Tabletop. I'm just checking audio there. I think I'm okay. As always, those watching, give a shout out if anything doesn't sound good, and I will try to fix it ASAP. Thank you, Jacob. Real quick announcements, of course. This is marking the end of the March of the Mechs themed collaboration, and we will be moving into April 𝕻𝖗𝖃𝖗 next. So check out Inn of Planar Crossroads for the Around the Hearths on that, and next month, Jacob and I will dive into forging a one-shot with that. So stay tuned and check that out. Biggest thing is April 1st, no joke, we're doing the 𝕻𝖃𝖃 movie night, and we had an amazing influx of supporters allowing us to unlock the additional giveaway. So I want to show these off one more time before they get given away. And of course, you can join the Ever-Growing Forest and get access to potentially winning this. So this is our forest-themed metal dice that we got. That's the D20. Got some D10s here. Really cool. Very excited. That got unlocked. Of course, we will be watching my senior thesis 𝕻𝖃𝖃. Hopefully you can see it okay. There it is. There's Ryan and Austin from Bomb Squad. So that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be on Saturday, this coming Saturday. Also in the giveaway, the big bundle one. If you're watching it with us, you get this. And most excitingly is our new, for me, is our new dice pad.
It's a fantastic dice pad. Oh,
it's so cool. Bloop. There it is. So anyways, we got a couple of these. There'll be some minis being given away, some regular style dice, and then this big giveaway will be done. Again, only our supporters will get access to all of that awesome stuff. And yeah, Knights of New Seattle will be on next week, so don't miss that on our Wednesday live stream. And I think, without further ado, I'm going to move it over to our longtime friend and collaborator. That's the wrong mouse, because I have too many computers. Adam from the Inn of Planar Crossroads. What's going on your end of YouTube, sir?
Well, greetings and salutations, travelers. I am glad to be back with the Avenue Studios, and like he said and already announced, we are doing the collaborations. Next is April 𝕻𝖃𝖃𝖗𝖃. We've already recorded them. I've already got one of them edited and uploaded and ready and set. You know, we also have two guests. One of them was supposed to be with us for this month's chat. That's weird to say because we recorded. Yes. We were recording a month ahead of time, but we have to think of a month ahead of that a time. So it's like we have two extra guests on the chat that time. So you'll have to watch to find out who they are, since I'm not going to spoil it right this second. The only other real announcement, well, I have actually two, I guess. The first one is that we have our regular milestone that we're going for. We reached our 1,000 subs milestone and have continued to gain after that. So now our milestone is to reach $100 worth of support per month from any of the avenues which you can do that, which can be Patreon, Subscribestar, locals, or direct contact. And even supporting once gets you access to the Discord. So there you go. That's the main goal we have right now, and that's going to be there until we reach it. Then the other thing is that if you like us on YouTube, go also to Rumble and subscribe over there too. I'd like to start building up Rumble as well as YouTube, so that if anything goes on where it's hard to produce content or keep up with content on YouTube, we always have that backdoor in Rumble. And that's what I got.
Sweet. Yes. Agreed. We're over on Rumble too. It's pretty fun. I'm trying to learn it. It's interesting. So, yeah. All right. I would also thank you, my friend, for being here, by the way.
So now if we have stream issues today, we know why.
Yeah, because, they're listening. Anyways, I also want to say
That's what
welcome.
we'll say.
Yes. I want to say welcome to two of our amazing supporters. If you've seen Bomb Squad, you will recognize 𝕻𝖘𝖘𝖗𝖉𝖘. Thank you, my friend, for being here. And Julian, a.k.a. Valens on Discord, is also joining us. So they are supporters, and we have a raffle now every month for people to be involved in this, and they're the first two. Congratulations. I'm excited to see what happens here.
They're our guinea pigs.
Yeah, basically. Thank you, guys.
Well, anytime we have Zach playing with us, that means we don't just have a 𝕻𝖘𝖗𝖉𝖗 with us. We have the 𝕻𝖗𝖉𝖗s with us.
Yes.
So,
I thought you were going to say
here.
all the 𝕻𝖗𝖉𝖗s.
well, technically, I mean,
effectively, right?
except for the ones your friends play.
This is
Right.
true. This is true.
Beautiful. All right. Well, Jacob, would you like to take
That's
it over,
me.
sir?
Sure. Oop, wrong button. That's okay. Let's start out with the wrong button. All right. So, first of all, we built this fantastic little one-shot in Open Legend RPG system. If you haven't checked it out, go over there and check it out. But we're going to start right off with the story. Let me pull up my notes because I had all that time to do it and I didn't do it. All right. So, our players here are set in the city of 𝕻𝖘𝖘𝖗𝖃. It's a cyber utopia. This once quiet outer rim colony has grown into a pleasantly sized college town due to the establishment of Farnsworth University, a respected but humble institution with a focus in cybermech technology and research. The university not only brought an influx of residents and money, but also led to the construction of the Asteroid Sports Center, which has become a favorite weekend excursion for residents and students. 𝕻𝖘𝖃𝖗 is most often bustling with an ordered intensity that gives the city the feel of a thriving bee colony. The hum of vehicles, the roar of joy from the stadium, and the clamor of industrious engineering can be escaped by the intentionally placed Solstice Park to the southwest of the town, where many have gone to relax and reconnect with nature. But now, rather than the stimulating buzz of innovation and industry, the city vibrates with an ominous low drone as insectoid mechs crawl and swarm over the buildings, and vehicles deftly tearing apart this new lifeless city. From a high vantage point in the northeastern cliffs, a scarab-like mech of impossible sizes rests on what was once Spring Hill Medical Center, a place of life and hope, now reduced to a crumbling landing pad. The only hope for 𝕻𝖘𝖃𝖗𝖗 now rests in the hands of our players, who are... Let's go around the room real quick. And who's ready to introduce themselves?
I'll take it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Last picked, first to speak. I'm Jeter. I'm one of the baseball players for the Roids here, and I'm just I don't know what's going on right now, so I'm gonna just make my way over to the junkyard and see what everybody else is doing, because things are getting real weird real fast.
I guess I forgot that part. There's a professor of the College of Farnsworth University. He is leading you guys and your old mechs that have been put together from the junkyard to hopefully stop this ship from destroying this town, taking over the rest of the world. And that is why you are in this junkyard right now, with these mechs that have been hodgepodge together from some old diesel technology. Now, what was cool prior to you guys being here is this junkyard was used for some kind of mech war relaxation time, blow off steam for the students of the college and locals. But now we're in a serious moment where this alien AI and their insectoid mechs have taken over the city, and that is why you guys are here. So Professor 𝕻𝖃𝖃 is here with you, directing you what to do. I did forget that part. Thank you.
I forgot it too. That's right. I didn't remember what he looked like, so
Yeah.
cool. I'm ready to hit stuff, or whatever.
And who is next?
Well, hello, my name is 𝕻𝖃𝖗𝖆𝖃𝖘, and you might know me as Whiplash, or you soon will. It's a good time. We're having fun here. But don't you worry. We're going to take care of this problem. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have a laugh afterwards. It's going to be great.
Nice. Who's next?
Well, I'm Corin. I'm a medical student here, and I'm really here just to like watch the show and everything. I was playing, in the backyard with these mechs, when I was a kid and everything like that, and I guess they really just sort of caught on with everything. I don't know. People take it really seriously. They get caught up in the whole like big idea of it all, but really, I just like to, sit back, smash some robots on the weekends, and hang out with some friends or whatever. Not a real big deal. I get along with people pretty well, pretty patient, pretty understanding. Unless people are just being a jerk and I have to suddenly give them a piece of my mind. And that's kind of where these bug things are at, they're just kind of messing with my mojo. So I figure we're probably going to have to go out and stomp a few of them. And when we're done, we're going to get back to the game, so...
And last but not least, Adam.
Well, I'm Ace. That's what everybody calls him, is Ace. Yeah. I usually referee out on all the mech stuff. Because all these kids they were doing their thing with all these toys and these diesel things. And it's like, I actually had to use them. But, that's not here and there. I don't fight amateurs, so we'll have to figure that out. But I just work down at the university. Professor Bill, his name. He's too young to remember.
Her name is Professor Bilfer. That's my last name. Thank you very much.
Really?
Yes.
He's just as goggles. I see. Yeah. All right. He's not very tall.
Yes, I am very tall. Thank you. You're the guys' the city's last hope. I'm quite shocked. This is what I get stuck with. But regardless, I am going to operate a localized drone, and it has communication. So don't get too far from the drone, if you can help it. So. We need a plan of attack, and Ace, the janitor, if you could potentially lead these students into the city and destroy everything on the way. Not the buildings. Try not to destroy the beautiful buildings, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get to that mothership, okay?
I heard that last part.
We got this, Professor. Don't you worry about a thing.
So she's hiding in the ambulance in the junkyard, and she has like a control situation set up where it's all like localized, so it's not hooked up to the internet, because don't do that right now. These cybers, they got everything hacked and they got everything shut down, this invading AI. All right, so it is in your hands. Of course, you can ask Professor Bill for questions, but right now, because you have no reconnaissance and no eyes on the city, you're not sure what you're going to face. You guys are down in like a valley in a junkyard. I do want to let our viewers know, and you guys as a reminder, these squares are 25-foot squares. So,
Okay.
All right, so you guys can take it from here. Professor Bilfer is sending off the drone, and it's hovering just above you guys.
So what do we got? We gotta take out the big thing. Points over to the scarab.
You can barely see it over the ridge here.
It must be pretty big then. 'Cause that's pretty far away.
So as
And
you
over another ridge.
as the pilots hop into their mechs, I do want a quick description for our viewers, because we do not have token art. And I believe that Wendigo has their description on point, right?
Yeah. So my mech is basically the pilot is basically a round ball in the legs, and the arms are on tracks all around it, so they can kind of just spin around and move around. So this way, he basically just has free range of movement as he's going around taking care of things. It's going to be a bit of a rush on him, the G-forces, as he whips around, but thankfully the pilot seat is going to be able to help compensate.
Awesome. And who's next? And that's real quick. Sorry, before who jumps in, think about it. That's going to be the one with the blue ring. Is going to be Wendigo, played by Julian.
Well, my mech is the 𝕻𝖗𝖆𝖗𝖗𝖗𝖗𝖊𝖘. It is a old diesel punk mech that was made back, like, I don't know, some bygone era, back when style was still in the design. Anyway, this thing got upgraded a little bit with some cyberpunk augmentation, so it still has the grind of the gears that lets you know that you're piloting something real, but it lights up like nothing else. It's an old Thunderbolt bird. It's a biped, got some big muscles and some big arms, but it floats like a butterfly for the big lumbering way it has of moving around on the field. Pretty armored, got a good feel of aggression built into it if you get in touch with it. But really, it's a piece of work, a little bit of artistry, just to know how to push the right buttons and the right levers, get the engineering to really go along with how you're feeling at the moment, and then the robotics just hum, and it lets you know it's going to be a good day, and you're coming back home, and some bugs just ain't. They're going to be all up in your grill.
And yes, to clarify, he's piloting the Chiro from Chiba Industries. All right. Next on the description.
Well, I'll go.
Dance.
Yeah, because the Chiru is based off of the Thunderbird that I'm hopping into. That's the workhorse back in the good old days, or at least that's what Ace says. I don't really know, but it's a humanoid mech, and inside the cockpit you're operating both legs and arms, tapping these different joysticks and pedals that just makes it feel innate to your body. So the mech kind of looks like a large square with a visor that would be a face, and it's very humanoid in shape with arms and legs that function really nicely. Rifle in one hand and a lot of other toys on his back. And he's just ready to break stuff. That's the Thunderbird.
That's going to be the yellow ring. And last but not least, we have 𝕻𝖗𝖗𝖗𝖗𝖗 in the red ring.
It's just it's like a big tank, but I'm not super descriptive with my words and things, but it's big, and it's got a bunch of armor on it. It's supposed to get the job done. You got tracks on the side, so you can't get tripped like the T-birds. They used to get tripped when I was firing, so I didn't like that.
Oh man, we float like a butterfly and sting like a beaver. Come on.
Well, we're about to go squash some bugs, so I don't really care about the bugs. So
Yeah,
yours
move
is
like
all
a
right.
beaver. That's for sure.
All right, stream over. No, just kidding.
Oh,
I got a big armor, big guns, front lines. That's what you gotta do.
All right, guys. So,
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. We'll see you out on the field.
all right, get off the comms and make a decision. What are you doing?
Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Bill? We gotta be on the comms to make a decision.
That's Professor Pilfer.
Okay, Billy.
Yeah, look, Prof, your time to talk is in the classroom. Where the boys are on the field. Now look. Now look. Oh man, you're just gonna run on in there. We'll be in your wake. You don't have to worry about a thing. Just want to see you do your stuff.
Yeah. Let's do this stuff. What are we waiting for? Where's
go.
where do I see the thingy?
So
The Mech?
right now you, where do you see what? I'm sorry, the beetle.
Yeah.
This over here, if you zoom out, is the massive ship, AI ship, mothership, essentially, that has landed. It is now a beetle covered in what looks like eggs, maybe. It's kind of gross looking for sure. So you actually, from your point, you have no view on creatures that are, or well, they're not creatures, but of enemies or targets within the city. So you're gonna have to move into the city limits. You're on the outskirts, and you're down in. There's a cliff side that you guys are down in the junkyard. So somebody's gonna have to start moving out.
I'm just gonna start going. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll follow Wendigo.
In single file.
So that's a wall. So you guys are gonna have to come down here. I just want to make sure I made that clear.
It's
Yep.
cliff, right?
That's the marching order. I love
Sounds
it.
good to me.
for now.
All right, go ahead and start moving yourselves out. And Camerus, as you start coming up the cliffside, there's like it's the ground rises there, and the cliff is starting to get shorter. Roll me a perception check as you come, as you move forward.
Mine or the Mechs?
The Mechs, sorry.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So with a 15, as you come up, you start seeing this city. You're familiar with the city. You're familiar with the cliff edge that starts to rise north and heads northeast into the hill where the medical center is. But the one thing you do see, and you know that they're dangerous, you've kind of been dealing with it before, is you see on this ridge, you see 2 of the Scorpius Maximus Mechs. I'm going to share an image with our viewers and friends. Scorpius Mechamus. They are a scorpion-like mech. They are very large. I know the image does not do them justice for their size, but we're talking almost 50 feet long. Let me share an image. If I can get it to work for me. Here we go. Boom.
Gorgeous.
So, they are on this. There's 2 of them on the ridge. Now, I am going to roll a perception check for them to see if they spot you guys. But Ace, the pilot, the ex-pilot, you are welcome to share the information with your teammates.
Scorpion bug spotted. Directly ahead.
Ooh, where? Let's take them.
Yeah, I'm ready to hit something. Hey, Ace, you ever seen something like this before? What are we shooting for?
We're shooting for the bug. Squash it. Doesn't matter what type.
All
That
right.
big ball at the front looks like a nice target.
So, if you guys want to be moving your mechs forward, Zechariah, you have not moved your mech forward. Let me know if you need help. If you left click on, oh, there you go.
What?
Right.
Oh yeah. The controls on these things are vintage, man. You don't just jump into battle with that. Besides, my heads-up display is half flickering in and out. Look, it'll work out when I'm ready to work it out. Come on.
It's
Be careful.
supposed to do that. It doesn't want to burn your retinas.
Be careful. Be careful engaging the Scorpius Mechamus. I'm telling you right now, that thing will take you down, and I'm pretty sure that it'll take down any electronic components that you have within, and then you'll have to repair on field, and that could be very bad. The Chiro,
All right, Billy girl.
go ahead and stop there, and we're gonna roll into initiative as the Scorpius. They do spot you guys moving along. You guys may move yourself 3 more spaces, except for the Chiro, please.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Wendigo, what are you doing back there? I thought you were supposed to be leading the group. You're the fast one.
So for
I'm
initiative,
working on it. I'm coming.
for people who are not used to Foundry, there's 2 ways to roll. Probably the best way to roll right now is you're gonna click on combat encounters in the top right. It's got swords that cross. If you click on that, if you click next to your name with the dice, it should roll it for you. Look at all those beautiful dice going.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that.
Did you see my
Tanya.
initiative? Yeah.
All right. So the first to act, which kind of makes sense, I believe, is Julian, the player running Wendigo,
Yes.
the mech.
Yes. And I just want to move along and get this thing. What is my pacing?
So you can move 6 spaces.
Great.
If you charge in Wendigo, I'll cover you.
Sounds good. I'm
If
moving
you charge
along.
in Wendigo, if you charge in Wendigo, I'm gonna just love to watch this.
Let's see here.
So the Wendigo is equipped with a grenade launcher and a submachine gun, and of course they have the ability to punch. There's some other things going on under that hood, but we will let that come out as we are playing.
Yes, of course. And I want to lob a grenade at this thing. Do I have any set range for that?
It is it is out of the range, so you could still do it. It would be a disadvantage.
I'll do my submachine gun. That's got medium.
Yep, medium range will reach.
Perfect. All right, I'm going after the closest one here. As soon as it lets me do it.
Did you quick for the roll?
That's what I'm working on.
Awesome.
As soon as I figure out how to do it.
Oh, you're good. So it's going to be at the bottom of your character sheet where actions are. So there's submachine gun.
Yeah, the pray and pray.
Yep.
Normal roll. Boom.
All right.
Nice.
So normally they would roll at disadvantage, or advantage 2 or 3 is why they're rolling at disadvantage 2, or they're rolling at advantage 2 because it did subtract 1, just for people watching. And if that didn't make sense, I can re-explain that. That is a hit against its guard, and you're able to put a couple bullets. You see some of them ricocheting off of their armor because their armor is relatively thick as the bullets, but a couple found purchase.
Of course, because it's me.
So that is the end of your turn, correct?
Yes.
All right. Very nice maneuver. Oh, the Chiro, played by Alex, or played by 𝕻𝖃𝖃.
All right, let's see. Hey, guys, I know you might be like counting on something here, but half my heads-up display is just flickering in and out here. Who's in a good spot? Who's
For
up
what?
next? I don't know. Look, Thunderbird, just let me know when I hit to clear my screen. I'll reset the system and get right back to you.
I mean, if you can't do it, you can just admit it. What's so sad about that?
It's fine. Here, look. Let me just plug in over here. Who's the red mech?
That's
Cameras.
That's Cameras.
Ace.
All right.
Ace.
All right, old man. I got you set here. We're gonna bolster. The Thunder, the Chiro is going to like charge up some of the real old servos to start to grind and spin and build up a huge like Tesla coil charge, and then I'm just gonna put them on either side of his mech and just jump start it. Just be like, in class they tell me I'm supposed to yell, clear? So what do I roll to get the boon bolster?
Alteration.
I think it has Boon Focus 1, so if he's just doing one target, he should auto succeed.
Sure.
They do have Boon Focus 1. So yes, that is auto succeeded. And what are you boosting?
You let me know. What's the best stat? What you feeling like, man?
I I can get a good shot in if you charge up my. Let me see. He was running.
Gotta limber up your servos. You think it's really gonna improve
Yeah.
your reflexes, old man?
Does it? Does the bolster affect any attribute?
You choose it.
Choose energy then.
Okay.
I guess. he's-
Already. Yeah, that's fine. I'm charging
batteries.
energy into the energy.
All right.
Overload the core.
As you guys are having the conversation, the mech, the Scorpius mech that's farthest away from you begins to move forward. It turns and it's moving its rather large body, and it gets to about there, and it's facing off against the Wendigo as it lets out its scorpion tail, looks forward, and energy begins to go through it as it aims at you, aims at the Wendigo, and it's going to fire off its what is called the stinger beam. And okay, all right, there's and a 23 versus your guard, Wendigo.
Yeah, it hits for sure.
Awesome. Is it 10? Is it 10 over? Is it an exceptional?
It is not 10 over.
Is it 5 over?
It is.
Oh,
Ah.
sweet. They have what is called boon focus. Or I'm
Bane,
not-
Bane
sorry.
focus.
I'm getting there. My bad. Yep. Bane focus. So they're able to do the Bane more easily. So you are now slowed
Ugh.
as the energy beam, as the
Ugh.
beam strikes into you, and it is messing with your internal workings. I'm looking to see if they have slowed on here. Sorry. It's not alphabetical order. That's frustrating.
Who invited that kid?
Come on. All right. All right.
How
So
do I reflect the damage on my sheet?
if you open up your character sheet, right in the center where it says health points, you can lower that down.
All right. And then it's 1 point over the guard, right? Every point over the guard.
Yes, for every point over the guard.
Ooh,
Minimum
that did not feel good.
minimum of 3, but
Minimum
of
of
course
3.
that was over
That's
that.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. The other scorpion mech climbs down the side of this cliffside with what seems to be no problem as it begins to walk, or crawl, crunch, skitter,
Scurry.
scurry across the roads, and it's coming right towards the group, and it's going to use its major action to do more movement and get all the way up into y'all's grill.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
And the Thunderbird. It's your
all
turn.
right.
There it is.
I'll leave that close one for you, Ace.
Got
I'm
it.
gonna-
Get in there, kid.
Yeah, I'll go help Wendigo. I'm gonna move forward. Let's see, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go here, and then take a shot at the far one. There's no targeting in this one like Pathfinder, right, Jake? I'm just
Nope.
rolling it. Okay.
You're just rolling it.
Ugh.
Ooh.
A 14 is not going to do it. You're, I believe you're using a rifle, right? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The rifle shots go off, and they're
Bad on my
pinging off. Of
D10s.
Camerus.
All right. I figure that since all this is happening at one time, that charge comes in, starts to well up, things start to flash inside of the cockpit of Ace's thing. He says, "Keep charging, boy!" And he blasts the one closest with a power shot, focus action.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Doesn't
right.
have to
Show us how
move.
it's done.
Awesome. Give that a roll.
Let me see.
So when you click the power shot button, it should pull up with it. You just hit the advantage +1, and it should automatically add to it.
And you should have had it
and
twice
roll-
for. Ooh, nice.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Guys, stop laughing over comms. I can't hear everybody.
A 20.
It's the chaos, boys.
A 28 is going to hit, and it is going to be an exceptional success as your round goes off rather loud. Your gun is loud, and it pierces into the armor of the Scorpius 𝕻𝖃 with no problems. What bane would you like to put on them?
Let's do I should be able to do persistent damage. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was an energy hit.
Yeah.
So persistent damage, maybe so one of those cores along its back or on its tail kind of cracks or something like that and starts going or something.
Awesome. Absolutely, yeah. I just put the tag corroding on it because that's what I got to work with.
Sweet.
All right. That is the first 6 seconds of combat. The Scorpius Maximus spotted you guys, started, and then all of a sudden just boom, went right to combat. And here we are at the top, or Wendigo, you are slowed.
So does that just have my movement, or what does slow do?
I'm double checking that right now. Because I believe it is half your movement, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong. Anybody jump in if they want.
It's half. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yep.
You can spend your move action to try and shake it.
You know what? I will try to do that. So is that just a D20 to try to shake it?
Yes. So you gotta you can do it by /R D20.
Perfect.
Come on, way to go.
Nope,
Ah,
I definitely don't.
Not shaking it.
Ah,
You
I'm
still
gonna
have
stay-
your major action.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it again because I'm not a fan of what it just did to me.
Awesome. It does have its
Right.
tail still targeted in your direction.
Ugh. Yeah. Well, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh wait, I used the wrong. I used the wrong weapon.
Well, I will allow the
No, if
D20.
that's the right weapon, that was
That was-
definitely the right weapon.
So they're both using the agility stat, and so I'm going to allow that to continue because it wouldn't have changed. And so tell me what you do as you fire your submachine gun at it to destroy.
Well, I'm not quite happy with what it just did to me. I mean, like, I'm here having a good time. We're all trying to do this. We're all having fun here, and he shoots me with a laser. So I'm just gonna take my machine gun and I'm just gonna basically just shoot off all of its legs and then shoot it right in its head.
And you have no problem doing so. You can see the tail is charging up like it's about to fire another beam at you, and you just and it is dead.
Bye bye.
woo! Come on, Whiplash. Yeah.
Hey, you. That's what I'm talking about.
I was nervous, but maybe I'm not so nervous.
No. Hey. You know what what has 72 legs and catches flies? Spider's playing baseball. And that's all we're doing right here. We're just playing baseball with these things. We
Just
got this.
playing baseball.
It's gonna play baseball with your face if we don't get this next one.
You got it. Let's do it.
And on that note, Chiro, the Chiro, the mech from Chiba Industries, it is thy turn.
All right.
Go get him, Latte.
All right. Look, okay.
I saw you with the
Somebody,
pumpkin
give me
spice. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, look. Let me just wait. Got it. All right. Here, watch this. And with a flick of a couple of controls, the arm is going to like reach out and try and grab at the scorpion. It's like, it's just these things are, you got to be really technical when you make a mech like this. You got to make sure they don't, well, when you pull up on a plate, and I'm going to roll polymorph, I'm going to see if I can just sort of like fold the thing in half on it.
Okay.
So let's just see what happens if I give it a little twist. So how do I roll the bane? Let's see. I think I got it right here. What happens if I do this?
Dice go, and a 17 versus its toughness is going to be a success.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's invoked at
So
polymorph
with that,
1.
some of the nice. Yeah, so some of the servos are going to start like firing off, and then there's this nice hum as the electric blue assisting charge goes through the gears, and it starts to peel open a plate, and we're like, all right, fire in here, old man, take this thing out.
Awesome.
All right. It's good. Right. Just hold it right there.
So what's cool about that is you lowered its guard in doing so because its agility has been reduced by 2.
Nice.
Sweat.
So that is now going to be that Scorpion's turn, who is also taking persistent damage. And it has been a while. Persistent damage is done at the end of the turn, correct?
Beginning
It is done at the beginning? Okay.
of whoever has it when their turn's on it.
Oh, it's their turn. Okay, so whoever put it on is going to have to remind me, which I believe it was 𝐻𝖃. So
No, I'm sorry. Whoever is inflicted with it, so it'll roll it first, and then it can shake it.
thank you. It's been a
Yes,
while.
sir. Oh, I know.
All right.
Too many systems.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, it's persistent damage, and technically you did that at power level 4, so that's going to be a 1d6 as it's sparking out in its tail. It's going to take 3 points of damage. It looks very rough, and very weak because it's got some damages done to it. All right, so it is going to attempt to physically grab the Chiro, and its tail comes in and is going to attempt to stab into you. And this color is action's a little differently. The tail looks like it's opening up as if like trying to attach wires, and little wires come out the tip of the tail as it's going to attempt to grab onto the Chiro. I'm gonna roll. Technically, this is against its toughness.
Oh.
You.
Yeah.
What is your toughness?
12.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
Got
So,
it.
yep. So it attaches onto you, and the wires begin entering into the mech, and your screen flickers even more, and the mech's responses do not seem to be as they should have been, as it's kind of shaking a little bit. Technically, you are slowed, not restrained, but that is the symbol I have for it. That is going to be the end of that creature's turn. And to resist.
Look at that, I got it distracted. It's trying to figure out what this thing is made of. It ain't that.
Yeah, well, don't let it.
I'm more before your time than you are, old man.
All right. What is next is Thunderbird.
All right. Well, there's only one left. I'm gonna take a knee, aim for that open spot, do a focus action, pot shot at it.
Mm-hmm. Ace in the hole.
Oh my word!
A 12 versus its guard, even though it's still weakened, it pings off its armor that's been folded over.
The D20 does not like me today.
Now, I do want to remind everybody that you have 1 legend point to spend on yourself and 1 legend point to give through proper roleplay. All right, 𝐻𝖃, it is your turn.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep it still, boy. We're going to repeat second verse, same as the first. Focus
Mhm.
action, power shot.
Oop, wrong button.
Enter the 8th.
It's so nice to see. I love that. There's explosions in there. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Here's
Yeah,
let's see it. Let's see it.
Tell me what you do to that thing.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of struggling, and he does not like the idea that it's attaching wires because he was close enough to see that.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, no. And he literally puts, I'm not sure the visual on where the gun is on the mech, but he
Wherever
plants
you
it
want it.
muzzle directly right there in it and goes
Nice.
with another anchored power shot. He didn't get to anchor just right because the gun was put down, so it goes.
Nice. Love it. All right, that is going to be the end of that combat for now, as that mech, that Scorpius Mechanus, is destroyed. The professor comes on the mic. If you're damaged, take a moment to repair yourself. You're not quite in the. What is that? And over towards the mothership that's landed, a large bright red beam. You can actually hear it, and up into the sky and arcing towards you guys is a beam. What do you guys do as a potential projectile is firing at you? You have 6
boy.
seconds.
I'll run to Wendigo and
Into
try
the
to help
city!
him moving.
Yeah, I'm gonna basically try to use my forward thrusters and
All right.
boost it out of the way.
All right, so move
Stay on the road,
yourselves.
boys. Stay on the road.
Move yourselves forwards. I will say that the ones who had the slowed conditioned, you were able to shake it as this thing was popping off because you had a moment of time. So go ahead and move into the city as this red beam is coming towards you.
How far can we move?
Move your 6 spaces like if it was a turn, please, while I find all the wrong buttons to press.
I'll tell
eventually.
you, why are you off the road?
All right, it's perfect.
Well, the thing got on my heads-up display. Like I said, I only got half a screen here, and well, I figure I'm behind cover.
Well, yeah, you thought wrong. As
Oh,
as that building right next to you gets absolutely just crumpled, and do me a favor, and the Chiro, please roll an agility as that red beam comes down and smashes right next to you, and that building is just shredded.
All right.
All right.
So as this thing is coming down and it starts to run into my old lumbery systems, it shoves the big old top heavy part of the Thunderbird over, and then all the little augments start to glow, and it starts to like glide and skitter over to the left really, really smooth. Look, guys, it's driver assist. What can I say?
I mean, the rubble alone did do some damage to you. Your mech takes 7 points of damage. Which
All right, well.
All right.
I did lower.
That
I
piloting
did.
earned you a different nickname. You're not Pumpkin Spice no more. You're not Latte. You're Swift. Okay, Swift. All right, Swift. We'll go with Swift.
I did lower your HP for you, Zechariah.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Let
'Cause
me
I know
know
you-
when I can. Let me know when I can use heal.
Yep. So the excuse me, the professor comes on, Professor Bilfer. Get behind cover so it can't see you. It probably got its coordinates from the mechs. Get behind that building quick, and you should have a moment to do some repairs. So the drone itself is sitting in this square. So she's saying get behind a building and start repairs. It looks like the Chiro has ran a little bit forward, but is still hiding behind one of the buildings. The Camerus. All right, so
I assume that Camerus can get over rubble with
Oh,
its
yeah.
tank treads.
no problem.
Okay.
Whatever. You go through the smoky rubble as it's crumpled around you.
All right, you two stick together. I'm with Swift. I guess.
Yeah, I got this. So I'm gonna. So one of the big old blocky trunks of a leg that this thing has, that looks like it's like it's just some big cinder block and style engineering, all of a sudden opens up into this exquisite sci-fi deconstruction of the part. I flip my cockpit upside down and kind of hang down by a couple of straps, opening up in this beautiful display of parts and pieces articulating around me as I make some connections, plug some things in, and then basically hit it with a wrench. The whole thing taps back together, and hopefully we did this. I'm going to go ahead and roll heal.
Well, with a description like that,
Oh,
So-
that's great.
All set,
Thank
guys.
you. Yeah. So I might give my that was a nice description. I might give my legend point to have that have something work with that.
Okay,
Go ahead and re-roll
it's a
that.
nat 1 on the 20.
I get to re-roll it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so as it's packing, so as it's all packing up, I see one of the cores that the Scorpion had been trying to plug in. I'm like, wait, I can use that. So I open the thing back up, grab that cord that's tangled around maybe the hip joint, wrap that around a servo, plug it into a couple places, and
No way.
It wasn't meant to
Well,
be.
he's not a legend point. Does he get advantage with that, or is it just +1?
+1.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's up to Jake because we're spending it after the roll. So.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it the way it is.
all right.
Sorry.
I got it.
A
So yeah,
destined
so
seven.
the leg will the leg will close back up, and I'll flip myself back up to the cockpit, kind of like tap the screen a little bit. Yeah, that works. Let's go.
Ace is kind of looking out there, is like,
Awesome.
All right.
So,
for
you guys-
heal, for myself,
okay.
I would just do like a prescience or a logic roll then, right?
Yep.
All right. And I'm just going to do prescience because I just press a button and some little bugs kind of come out and start scrawling all over it. Like, I don't know why anybody gets out of their mech to heal themselves to fix it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
You would, right? You would do that, right?
Oh my word. Let's
All
see
right.
what's
So
going on.
awesome.
On nat 20, just FYI.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For anybody, sorry, that's what makes me laugh. All right. So go ahead and roll 2d6, please. Or well, I'm sorry, a 1d10. I am giving you a bonus because technically you would only be able to make 1d6, but with that roll, I'm giving you a bonus, and so you're going to gain within that 10 minutes. You are going to gain back your HP. That'll bring you to max.
Yeah.
So
The joys of having rich parents. What can I say?
Camerus and Thunderbird, what are you doing for that 10 minutes?
I think based on how everything's going, I'm just like, yeah, all right. We got this. We can do this, everybody. Swift. Is that what we're calling him now? Swift?
that's what I'm calling him. I don't care what you'll call him.
Get
Whatever
back
the old
in.
man says.
I'm going to attempt to heal Swift with my presence, just like encouraging him.
Okay, yeah, no, I like it.
Nope. Sorry,
No
bud.
bueno. All right, so
Don't worry about me. Look, if I'm gonna fix something, I'll fix it with my own hands. If Hotshot over there, rich kid Richie Rich wants to go and have his drones fix his mech for him, then yeah, let him think he's doing a good job.
and then from the drone of Professor, there seems to be an incoming. It looks like dragonflies. They're holding on to the police drones. I don't know if you can hide yourselves, or if you want to fight them, but
Thunderbird's looking at his like 2-story mech. Like what?
Billy girl, for a professor, you don't sound all that smart.
And coming from the south is 3 dragonfly mechs, and I will share an image with you guys. Thank you for the artwork, by the way, Adam. It is fantastic. And
Hey,
so,
hey, Jeter, why was
Yeah.
the spider's mother troubled by her son?
I don't know.
You spending too much time on the web.
All right. Drinks on me after this.
Yes, I love it.
all right, legend points all around. Y'all get another legend point because I can't do this anymore. On that note, roll initiative, please.
Okay. Whew. All right. When to go on cameras, we're relying on you because.
Yeah. For a whole
Nope,
6.
not on me.
Okay.
I got my good initiative in there. Apparently, my bad joke.
So as
Well, he spent so much time thinking of the joke that he wasn't paying attention to the dragonflies coming in. So that must
What
have been what it
dragonflies?
was. What dragonflies smashed through his viewer windows?
one of the dragonflies begins to come right towards the Thunderbird and Wendigo, right as soon as the comm breaks off from the droid above you guys, and it starts flying towards you, and actually can't reach you, so it's gonna just fly with its next 6 spots, getting right up in your face, T-Bird.
Oh man. All right.
All right, and then the next dragonfly, as soon as my mouse wants to work for me, there it goes, is going to also fly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Chiro, what are you doing?
Well, let's go grab a hold of this. I mean, it's a little dragonfly. Can I get over to it?
Yeah, I think you're within
1, 2,
6
3,
squares.
4, 5.
Oh, there was one to the
Yeah.
south of you too. Running through the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like
Yeah, there
so
you
just
go.
Kind of like shift and left, shift to right. I'm gonna get up to it. I'm gonna be like, gotcha. And the big old hands are going to extend. The hands are gonna actually repulse off to get a little bit of extra reach, and they're gonna grab onto the dragonfly. I'm going to use I'm just gonna use gotcha, and I'm gonna mobilize it.
Awesome. Do it up.
Okay.
Wrong button. All right, a 14 versus its guard. It's going to be a failure. It just zips out of the way just in time as you go to grab it. That's going to be the end of your turn. Thunderbird, piloted by...
Zero. We got this one.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay. I think I'm just double checking because I forgot my flaws. Oh yeah. Oh, short-winded. Okay. I think with it right in his face, since Chu's there, he's just gonna shoot this time. He didn't want to hit Chiru, so focus action, fire at that one that's flying away. Come on! Damn!
This one over.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Which one are you blowing out of the sky?
the one right in front of me that
Okay,
flew
yeah.
away from Chiru.
You see Chiro go to grab it, and it like flutters just out of the way of the grass, and you're just like...
The little ones look more like a baseball. It's easier for me to hit it.
It's the orbs on the front, Just think about the orbs on the front.
Yeah, I gotta get in the headspace.
And you technically have a movement left. No, you
I
use
focus
focus
action.
action.
Never
I lied. All right, Camerus, your turn.
Does Camerus know this? I know that one's down there. Do I have visual on that one?
Technically, you would not have visual on that one. You have visual on this one.
Can see this one. What's the range on my focus? On my big boomy power shot.
Technically would be your energy. So that would be score of 5. Range would be. Let me double check here because it's been a while.
5 times 5, right?
Yep.
No, it's extraordinary range, so I think 50?
50. Yeah. It's 50.
50,
So that
which
would be
Me.
bad math on my part here.
10 squares, right?
It would be
5 foot
10 squares.
normally.
Yep.
So that's
250
1, 2, 3,
on this
4.
one.
Yep. So you're not gonna hit it. Or well, you have.
Be at 1 disadvantage. Oh no, extraordinary! You
No,
can't
you
go
can't do it
beyond.
with
Now, wait.
extraordinary. Yep.
Does the question is, does Ace think he can hit it?
I mean, of course, he can move in 6 and then fire.
Yeah, but then he can't use a focus action.
That's true.
Right.
Ace is gonna see. He's gonna glance over towards where the other boys are. He's gonna plant, and then he's going to go ahead and try that, because why not?
Yes, that's the right choice.
So Ace does his, and we're gonna do advantage 1 since we're rolling with focus. Ooh, probably not. No.
That is most definitely going to miss, and your shot of beam of energy slams into the park, and trees are ripped from the ground. That's okay. trees can be planted. Wendigo, what are you doing?
My bad.
Don't worry, I got this. All
Mr.
right,
Mr.
so I can
Stadium.
move through. I can move through the squares where my teammates are in, right?
Yeah, I'll allow it because I'm nice.
Okay. Can I move I can move diagonally as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna move through the building, we're gonna destroy it, and then we'll have to do
Oh
some
no, I
other
don't
stuff.
need to move through the building.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, we'll go right here.
Right here.
And
Awesome.
then there. And then I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
All right. Moving in with the submachine gun out.
And so
Come on, take
Here
them up
we
quickly
go.
before they relay your information to the mothership.
don't you worry, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
A 17 is a hit. Minimum damage.
I mean, I said I got it. I didn't say I was gonna kill it.
The dragonfly down below is going to use all of its actions to get right up to Julian's character who's playing Wendigo. The Mechs.
Hey, Purdy.
All right. One action, or the move action to get up to Wendigo for the next dragonfly that you just shot at. And it is going to attempt to attack you with its stinger. Make sure I do this right. So, these things are a little different. They actually have a... Well, let's play it out and see what happens.
Ooh,
19, I believe, is going to hit you.
it does hit me.
Sweet.
It
So
is not 5+.
You're going to take 3 points of damage as its stinger attaches to you. And that's going to be the end of his turn. On the comms comes the professor. Quickly, get that off of you. If it relays information, it's going to fire another one of those beams. Panic in her voice. The Chiro.
Calm
He's got
down, we got
information
this.
in him? Oh. Well, these things can relay. Let's relay them to us. I want to I want to use immobile, and I want to hold it just long enough to use Whisper of the Wild.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put actually, yeah, I'm gonna use a legend point on this. Let me know how to do that mechanically.
Are you moving up to there then?
The one that's that one right next to me is dead.
Oh yeah, that got wrecked by.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I'm gonna run up to this one, and again, I'm gonna try and catch it with the hands and the joints like extending and repulsing a little bit out, little blue energy crackling in between them to catch it with its big, chunky paw-like hands. So how do I use a legend point with the hold still?
When you click the roll button, it should give you the option to put gain advantage or hit the advantage button.
Okay.
And then you already did it, and that will be a +1 onto that, so that'd be a 26.
Okay.
Nice.
That is actually going to be a critical success or exceptional success in this system.
Okay. So here's how I want to flavor that.
Okay.
I catch it long enough, right? And then I'm going to pop open my pod. I've got a bit of a harness that kind of like lets me slide out down the hand as it kind of pulls the bug in. So I kind of like drop down on my harness, pull out a couple of cords, and start plugging them into some weak points on the dragonfly. Well, yeah, all right, that's good. I'll hit a button that retracts me back into the cockpit, tap along on my heads-up display, and activate Whisper of the Wild. Let's see what I can get. I want a single yes or no question.
Well, can I start with a little description of what happens?
Yeah,
Let's see. Did this. So you pulled in that the cords, and you're gaining information. It's starting to pop up and populate on your screen, and your screen's flickering. All of a sudden, a lot of the data, you start seeing the zeros and ones as your screen starts changing form, and then zeros and ones start turning to hieroglyphics. That's strange. Then the hieroglyphics begin to roll up into a ball, and they're rolling across your screen. You guys remember the Windows 98 ball that would roll around and bounce off the screen edges? Yeah, it's doing that as it's collecting the data. But lucky enough with your Whisper of the Wild, you gain a little bit of information. It is most definitely transferring information to the mothership, and she is trying to get a lock on you guys. Not successful so far. I'll give you that piece of information. What was your question?
Now he just has too many.
Can I twist this? Because I'm a weird mashup of old tech and creative solutions. Can I let it ask me a question and have a chance at getting it wrong?
Oh boy, you put me on the spot. It would be are you a threat? Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh, I
I just heard you say that you're putting me on the spot.
No. Oh, I said something. I said, "Are you a threat?"
Are you a threat? Am I a threat? Okay, let's know if I'm a threat. Let's go with no. No, I'm a homebrew. I'm my own my own thing. I put this together myself. It's about aesthetics. It's not about tactics and combat. Like, just chill.
Okay. Awesome. Where things are going to happen because of that situation. T-Bird, what are you doing? Good old Thunderbird.
Thunderbird. He's going to move forward 1, 2, 3. I don't want to get in the way. I'm gonna move here. Boom.
Okay.
So that Ace still has a clear shot. Dude, get back in your mech. What are you doing? Pow, pow, pow. He's gonna try and take a shot.
I mean, to be clear, he did say he slid back into his mech, but
Yeah, I figured it's all happening
in
at
the
the
same
same
seconds.
time. Yeah.
I just want to be clear to our audience that he did slide back into the mech.
Minimum damage, I
17
think.
is going to be minimum damage.
All right. And that's my turn.
Camarus, played by our wonderful Adam.
Okay. So Camarus. Let that back up. There we go. I think we're gonna go with. It's 10-foot cube. Nah, I can't get both of them in a 10-foot cube. I don't think. Not without hitting the others.
Okay.
So won't do mortar.
That's okay. Wendigo can put itself back together. It'll just, spider drone itself. It'll take it for the team. He's rich.
Yeah.
Repairs are
Hey,
cheap.
don't get mad. Don't get mad.
How do you trust them? You don't. Okay, you don't. Okay, we'll just go with the power
Can we
shot then.
can we have a cool? Well, I'll throw this out. I will do a defend action to protect Wendigo. If you want to take that shot.
Metagaming at its finest.
I was thinking it would be a thing we've tried out before, or something. I don't know. Like Ace has been trying
Heads
to
up,
teach.
left track.
Don't do it.
Focus
this time.
action.
Oh no!
Oh.
Sick.
Okay.
I don't even know how to handle this now.
Well, I'm going in for a defend action.
I said no.
The mortar slams into the ground, absolutely decimating the dragonfly mechs that have come into your guys' range. We have a problem though. We have a Wendigo caught in that. Roll that defend
Might just
action.
be a ghost.
All right. So he's Thunderbird's running up, grabbing him, and just like throwing him backwards because I can still at least move him away 15 feet.
Use a legend point before you roll.
I am absolutely
Yeah.
using my legend point on this.
So you gain advantage 1, and you get a +1.
I'll give you another legend point just to make sure I don't die.
Advantage 2 + 2.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I was trying to see if my perk worked for it. Can I spend my perk of Warrior's Code in some way for this?
Yeah, actually, I mean, I kind of like that. You're the baseball player, right? Too.
Yeah,
I'm also lucky.
You're taking one for the team.
cool.
I'm also lucky.
All right, save that in case we need it, right?
Say that for
I'm just
after we know
bringing
if
that
I
up.
killed you or
Okay.
destroyed your mech.
So, are you just doing something narrative with Warrior's
You're right.
Code, or does it add to the roll in any way?
I was going to give you advantage.
Okay,
Another
right.
advantage.
here we go.
I mean, he's right there by the medic mech. So I mean, it's fine, right? It's fine.
Oh,
So that's 23 with the legend points.
yeah.
With
and-
the legend points, do you actually keep the extra dice that you roll though?
No, that's a homebrew thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
So,
home
yeah,
run
we're-
that I do. But
Which is great,
so I don't think it's
That's
enough
why
to
I'm
protect
confused.
Wendigo. 24 points of damage now.
I'm
mean-
lucky. Does that help with anything?
Well, let me throw this in here. I'll use a flaw, uncoordinated. So I see this mortar coming in, and so I'm like, yep, backing out here, and I'm gonna like throw some switches, and the mech is gonna like start to like rev backwards and then like jerk forward and try and wind up knocking into the Wendigo.
So you want to take the damage? Question mark.
No, I don't want to take the damage. I want to knock Wendigo out of the way
All
while
right.
falling into the damage.
Yeah, okay. All right. So first of all, legend point to Zechariah. We said we're at 24 points of damage, right?
With the defend action, yeah.
All right. We'll split that 12 and 12.
Oh, that's
So-
cool.
Okay.
Chiro's mech crashes into the Wendigo, minimizing the blast a little bit as he's being pulled away. And so that story-wise, that puts Chiro mech down to 1 HP. And we are out of combat, and there's a second moment as the dust comes down from the explosion. There's a little crater in the parking lot, and the mothership does not fire.
Oh, look at that! Y'all made it.
Ugh.
I
gotta be faster.
Do that again. I literally just said not to do that. You almost killed me.
Middle combat. Suck it up.
Oh, you're gonna suck something up. Okay.
Hey,
Hey,
Chiro,
I was
you're not looking
piloting
too good.
Before you were in diapers.
No, look, guys, it's not that bad. In fact, like, see that building just to our north over there?
yeah.
They are, yeah. See, they've got a 𝕻𝖗𝖆𝖗𝖗𝖗 power converter over there that will like recharge everything here. So, and with that, my HUD opens up and I'm jumping out. And I'm gonna use scavenger to go dig around and start like harvesting out like some real nice coils to put our mechs back together.
Get back in your mech.
All right.
Mech doesn't win the war, guys. I do.
I'm gonna roll some dice here on my end. You are gonna get it.
Okay.
Let's see how well you get it. Oh, that's actually pretty well. Let's see. So you are able to find. It's gonna take 10 minutes. So what is the rest of the party doing for 10 minutes as he finds this power in converter?
Well,
I
right now,
am trying to heal it.
right now, I think that Ace is kind of inconspicuously looking at his goggles and readjusting them a bit more because he really didn't mean to hit him that hard. He's really trying to aim it the other way. So he's adjusting the goggles a little bit.
And I'm gonna basically get some heals going for myself, and I'm gonna use a legend point to do that because I'm needing some love here.
All right. I'm gonna let you know, Chiro, you're gonna gain full HP. So what I did is I rolled a handful of dice with your scavenger. You're gonna go to full, and that leaves 6 points left to give to somebody else. That's left, like that's what's left in the power charge, essentially. So you can pick whoever hooks up to you.
So once I have that worked out, I'm going to take the rest of the charge, go over to Wendigo, still hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right, sports fan, and I'm going to basically get my mech to like step up on the other Thunderbird's knee, kind of like reach up over it and start like doing some surgical stuff, pulling out a piece. I'll pop out of my hood, take a look at something else I've got going on in my mech, just to compare and reference, and maybe we'll swap a few parts. Yeah, no, we're not. Oh no, that's the Thunderbird. You're right. No, this is the Wendigo. All right, yeah. Sorry. This was my plan for if the Thunderbird needed it.
I mean, I love it. Beautiful description.
All right, so yeah, I guess my mind is still lumbering over and still trying to like pick at a few of your parts, open some things up, and where I can spare a piece or two, I will. Can I make a case for giving him 2 more at the expense of 2 more of mine?
Sure. That'll work. So you're going to be at 18, and
Okay.
that means that he is going to get 8 points, and then he's going to roll a D6 to represent his healing himself for that 10 minutes while he's doing that. But as you connect, yeah, I love it. As you connect that power source to the Wendigo's heads-up display does the same thing. But the problem with this one is that ball of hieroglyphics, the dung beetle ball, essentially, rolls off the screen. For that 10 minutes, Camerus and Thunderbird, what are you guys doing?
Good question. Do you know what you're doing, Camerus?
I was adjusting my goggles.
Oh,
You can help
Yeah,
me fix
that'd be
my
good.
Mac. You're the one
I'm
who
good
blew
at
it up.
that. Yeah, I'm good at blowing it up.
do you,
I'm not
do you
good at
still
fixing
need a little encouragement there, Wendigo?
I mean, you can see that the Wendigo is definitely not faring as well as it should.
All right, so the
yes.
Thunderbird's gonna walk over, but Cheater don't get out of his mech, so he's gonna have his mech's hands on his hips, looking down like, yeah, that makes sense. Do that there, trying to like encourage everybody as I roll my presence. Hopefully, all right, another D6
There
of
you go.
healing.
E6.
Let's see. There's some extra static built up here from when I charged the old man. Let's just discharge that into this side, and another little shock will burst out, and we'll yeah.
So
I
what
got it.
did you do to my mech, by the way? Some weird screen thing came up, and some little, I don't know, like dung beetle, poop beetle thing just whirled across my screen and went off.
What? Oh wait, are you
And
joking or?
As you say that,
I mean, that I normally would joke, but this is my mech. All right.
as you see that, a scarab beetle comes towards you. Hold on 1 second. I will share an image of what this looks like. This beetle comes out from behind the building and starts walking towards you at the same point. That's at the end of the 10 minutes you guys were healing. That mothership goes off, and part
What?
of what you did before in the Chiro mech, 𝕻𝖘𝖗𝖉𝖘, is you messed up some of their communication, and in comes an explosion and hits this building right here, and also crushing the scarab beetle in the process. You think it's dead, but it's definitely in the rubble.
Whoa.
And this is like a smaller version of the big one, or it looks different than the big one?
Looks different than the big one. All right, so you guys are out of combat. You think possibly maybe it's trapped under there for X amount of rounds or something, but
You see that, Billy? That was not us. That was not us. That was them. We didn't
I-
see that one.
I'm a little confused. And what is this hieroglyphics dung beetle nonsense?
I don't know. It's just something that came on my screen when he plugged the thing into my Mac.
Do me a favor. The one operating the Chiro. I need you to not hook up to anything here.
Yeah, no, I got this.
Uh,
It worked before, it'll work again. I'm using my
Good.
flaw ambitious. I'm gonna start digging around in the pile for the beetle, and because the old diesel punk hands are really tough, it's like not gonna mess with any of the important circuitry. So I'm just gonna really dig in there with these big old glovey hands, see if I can find some piece of it.
All right. So yeah, you're gonna put yourself in some trouble. So you go to do that, and what you do find is that the mech is there, and you now have alerted yourself to it, and it comes crawling out, and we're gonna roll initiative. It is relatively damaged, so hopefully that can be a quick battle. Roll initiative, please.
Ooh, Wendigo, look at you, feeling better.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a little hot to try right now. This thing, I'm a little upset.
See, getting a shot in the butt really did help.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You just wait till this thing is taken care of. All right. So I'm just gonna do a focus action and just shoot it with my I'm gonna shoot it with my grenade launcher just because that seems like more fun.
Nice.
Make sure you put it in a spot that's not going to hit the Chiro unless you don't care anymore. We're just.
No, he did. He did help me. He did help me. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
He
You know,
did
I'm
the
just
rich kid
basically-
slights, but he still fixed your mech. So
Yeah.
All right, roll that.
It's a cube, so I can just do it away from the team.
Yeah, roll that hot
So-
potato.
Yeah. And
Make
that's
sure you add that
advantage
advantage
right?
one. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
14 is not gonna do it as it
I'm
explodes.
gonna use another legend point because I really want to get this thing. I'm gonna
Awesome.
reroll that because I want
Is that-
some kills.
Is that your last legend point?
It is.
Awesome.
It is. So it's still advantage 1, right? Or is it?
It's advantage 1. Yep.
Okay. Is it advantage 2 because I'm doing it on a
Technically,
focus?
focus action. Yeah. Yep.
So how would I do advantage 2?
Change the
let
number
me.
to
It's
2, I believe, right?
I think so.
When you hit it, there's the level of advantage or disadvantage.
Oh.
You can change that
At the
number.
top, or sorry, at the bottom,
All right.
it says level
Yeah,
of
so you just put
advantage.
in 2.
Yeah.
And then just hit roll.
Mhm.
I think so.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
No
Are you
way.
kidding me?
What?
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
it was 7s first. Now it's 14. Hopefully it'll be 28 next time. Somebody.
I love it.
So,
Yeah.
And
well, I mean,
use
that would be a
photos.
+1 to it, right?
No,
Is it
because
the
you rolled
advantage?
afterwards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, you spent it afterwards.
Oh, that's harsh.
I'm not doing much. I
Oh,
shot
I'm-
over it and blew up
I-
behind it.
I'm actually a liar. It doesn't matter. That's just the reward. That's you spent it. It doesn't actually say that in the rules. So that is a hit. So you're gonna do minimum damage.
Yes.
You,
All
ridiculous.
right. I'm trying. At least I see the reason why it's a minimum damage. I'm actually trying to miss my teammates. You know, because
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt my team because we're working together. Or we're
Yeah.
supposed to be.
That'd be crazy.
Chiro.
These comms must be messed up. Tap, 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 tap.
Chiro, it's your turn, Zechariah.
All right, so I think I'm gonna use. I think I'm still gonna use. I think I'll use what happens if I do this. I'm still interested on this little thing tick, so I still want to get my hands on it. So I'm gonna start like grabbing it, like bending a wing and twisting a leg to see like how far it goes. And yeah, I don't care if something goes a little too far. I'm just testing tolerances. So let's roll alteration.
And what are you going for?
What
There you
am
go,
I
Bob.
going for?
I'm-
Twisting
I-
this thing around and looking at it on the inside.
I see it. Sorry,
It's
I didn't. See it.
polymorph.
I didn't see it until just now. Awesome. Let me edit it as you are successfully polymorphing it. All right. All right. It is now crumpled. It's still functional, kind of. Maybe we'll see.
It's like a little kid with a
Thunderbird.
beetle.
Yeah.
Thunder's gonna be like, Chiro, what are you doing? And he's gonna stab it with his blade arm.
Love it.
This is a little bit of a aw moment.
That is
No.
just enough
Okay.
to destroy it. Crunch, you cut right through it, and the beetle just crumples over. Lucky enough, it did not make a successful attack on you guys. It rolled terrible on its initiative order. You guys are in the clear to continue to move forward.
Shink. Ah. Right. Let's kill this thing.
All right, so you guys are moving forward. Oddly, even the small bugs are no longer crawling around. You're not sure what's going on. It is quiet. The hum of the bugs crawling all over the building, searching for technology and survivors, all of a sudden isn't happening. Why? Why is that?
I want to go for. You see the little alcove here in this building?
Yeah.
I want to go for up over the wall.
Okay.
Take a look.
Perfect. Roll your agility, please, as you're attempting to climb up over the wall. Oh, cool. Let's see. That is a 17. It's a little tough at first, and then you get to the top of the wall, and you see the medical center that goes up a hill. Picture that section of city. It goes up, and you see the medical center, and you see the strange-looking mothership that's taken over the medical center, and you don't see any of the mechs. What the last thing you see as you get on top of that is one of the dragonfly mechs flying into a hole that's in the side, and then the hole closes up, and then it begins to kind of swell and pulsate inside. You have no idea what's going on inside that mothership.
Can
What do
I
you
try
see up
rolling
there?
logic?
Sure, if you want to roll logic.
Just kind of tactically, you know, they've got a medical center. What resources there are there? They're quiet. They're probably focused on it. Let's see what makes sense.
Before you roll, Chiru, can I use my perk of observant to help
Sure.
that roll?
Yeah,
Sure.
and then I'll use a legend point to try and really figure it out.
Awesome.
Hopefully, with my observant, I can like spot something. I think it's more luck for, Jeter. Just he happens to point Chiru in the right direction.
Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
like the idea that like through this building, there's like a little like, you know how like this hallway sometimes there's windows all the way through, and there's like you
Yeah.
spot something. I'll give it to him in a second. So go ahead and give me that roll, please.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Awesome. So you're with the observant perk, Thunderbird. You spot. You can actually see into part of the mothership, and you see it's tearing. There's wires, living wires inside of her, and they're grabbing onto the mechs and pulling them apart and reattaching, as if reinforcing the mothership.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, it's fixing them. It's probably just here to repair.
Yeah,
It's a medical center.
and
It's
then
it's
take
here
it
for
over.
repairs.
Not gonna be any medical center left.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
You know,
not if they
we-
finish their job.
We live on this asteroid, so we kind of need it. They'll just break it down
Yeah.
and make more. So it'd probably be good if we killed him. It's like, just
Are you sure?
I agree with you, old man.
I mean, it's like
you
ripping
can
them
salvage
apart
the
and
tech
stuff.
and stuff, and yeah, you can salvage all the tech and just play around with it. I don't care, but I kind of want to live here. That's where I retired to.
One day bugs from
I'd need it.
one day bugs from space. Sorry. One day bugs from space won't be trying to kill us.
Yeah, it's not today. Or at least it will be today once we finish with it.
There you go. Nice.
All right.
You know my
Kill
favorite
before
bug
they take it
is a
over.
squawk.
All right. So what do you guys do?
I want to. I want to basically rush up on this thing.
All right.
I can blast the door open.
Can I give Wendigo a little boost and
Sure.
throw resistance on Wendigo?
Absolutely.
That would be delightful.
He'll pop off. One of the things on his back is a different core. It's a defense optimized core that he can attach onto Wendigo's main operating core. And,
I also. Go ahead.
well, I'm just wondering if with the logic roll, is there any chance Chiru saw the optimal? Like, I'm assuming it would be against energy attacks. I'd want to give him resistance, but I don't know if
Correct.
there's. Okay, that would be the best one then. Cool.
Yep.
All right. I want to use the boon shapeshift.
Okay.
I want wings. This thing needs to fly.
I have to double check. You have access to
I have
flying,
power
right?
level 5, which means I gain flying. It says power level 4 lets me shapeshift into something that's like quadruple the original size.
We got a self limit on some of this.
Yeah,
right,
because
right.
But the
Oh,
flight
okay.
thing, you might have
Well, I
gotten
have-
those
The
dragonflies were
dragonfly
attached
wings.
to drones.
Oh, I've
Right.
I've got a plan. Just making sure this makes sense, and I'm going to use my last legend point on this. So, all right, boys. I'm just gonna open her up a bit, and I'm gonna throw some levers and switches and pull some things. And there's going to be this pulsing hum as all these diesel punk big old pistons, some gearboxes, and heavy plates start to expand. So the thing isn't like gaining mass, but all the pieces are disjoining from each other, floating and connected by blue pulses of light and energy that stretch and connect it. So it retains its form, but it's a quarter the density as it just takes up space. Even the cockpit is a little bit open so the air can blow through. It's just the same mech, but extended, expanded, and held together through energetic pieces.
okay.
Nice.
Roll. I mean, I think you got to roll though, right?
Oh yeah, I mean I do have to roll. I mean, that's the vision.
All right, and I believe a
Nice.
26 is a success.
Uh,
I'm not even going to argue with that one. All right, so you've gained flying, and I believe that Wendigo is going to begin rushing in. So go ahead and begin to rush in.
Before I do that, I want to just get. I take out this can and I try to spray some ether on myself to kind of loosen up some things and get a little faster here.
Good old WD-40.
Good
yeah.
old WD-40. It doesn't work though. I couldn't get the can to work. I'm shaking it.
no,
and
no.
it's
Oh,
not
that's the
coming out.
worst.
Take
That's
my
too real.
Take my share
So, like-
legend point and reroll.
All right,
That's
all
too
right.
real, Roy.
Let's seriously. The tip's clogged. You got.
All right. There we go.
That's a little
It's a
better.
bit better.
I
So
believe
maybe-
16 gets power level, not quite
2.
4, so you get 2.
So maybe Laugh Track was gonna grabs his empty one, and he's like, "Man, I told myself to put one in here," and then he remembers that Home Run put one in there for him when he said it about it.
Nice.
Nice. All right. So I am gonna get moving. 1, 2.
You don't have to count. This is thematic. So if you guys all want to move 6 spaces, that's fine. You get up
Is
closer.
Is there any way for my symbol to be 2 by 2 squares? Can we stretch it to
We
show
sure-
that I've expanded?
We sure can.
Let me know when you need the door open.
Let's get her open.
Oh, I love it.
So you guys
Am
are
I still
pulled.
I'm moving to 6 squares.
Yeah. So as you guys approach the mothership, it's humming with live activity. As you get closer, you can see within all the mechs that you knew this place was filled. Even little bugs, little wires inside are just replating and refitting and going and ripping them apart. And you can see inside of it. What are you doing to bust a hole into this thing?
So, Camerus is going to enter, because I'm imagining, because I haven't been doing battle trance, I'm imagining that now that he's fixed his goggles, he now can do battle trance. So he's entering a battle trance,
Nice.
Okay.
focusing down. All the code starts to run down his goggles, and they're red because of, that filters out laser light on some of the things from the war. So it's like, and it's all rolling, and he's going to do a focused power shot while in battle trance. So that will put me at level of advantage 5.
Can Can Thunderbird use his flamethrower to weaken the spot you're gonna hit?
Yeah, I mean, this is more thematic right now.
Yeah.
There is some DCs, and the mothership has stats, so we'll see how well you guys do.
So he'd want to
Okey
wherever Ace is gonna hit, he'll quick run up with his flamethrower and start using his energy.
Tell
stat.
me when it's hot, home run.
Oh yeah. Want me to roll energy, Jake?
Yes, please.
Light him up.
Also, real quick, I just realized I had Boon Focus Haste.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would. There you go. You can still
Yeah.
activate that because that'll increase your defenses, which be good.
Yeah. It's
you're-
it's so hot.
Sure. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere.
That's true.
All right, fire off your shot.
There we
There it
Oh
go.
my gosh.
Yes.
Nice.
So, I'm not gonna lie, its guard is 30.
Oh,
So-
yes.
You did get 10 over, but this is thematic, so I'm gonna just paint the picture here. You
Oh, see, the geo escapes because it's just thematic. I see how it is. Let's see what we're doing now.
I'll share some screens here, but so you hit your power shot right where his flames are hitting. His flames didn't seem to be doing a whole lot, but then the power shot does crack it open enough for pilots to climb in, of course. And it looks like you could even like lift your hand up to the hole, and in the hole you do see that you would not be able to drive your mech inside, but maybe going in there as a person. Now the little Professor Bilfer, I don't. Can you guys penetrate that more?
Phrasing, Bill. Phrasing.
Yes. Can we? Ace, can we? Chiru?
Nothing
Oh,
ventured, nothing
Yeah,
gained.
wait, I have a gun. I pull out this big old blocky pistol that's been, tucked into some compartment in the arm. Just and I'll start blasting away at it as well.
What you see before you is those wires are going up to the spot where you're trying to blast through, and they're taking some of the plate armor from one of the Scorpion's mechanists, and they're attempting to fill it, and you're able to shoot there, and you don't do any damage. Thematically, you shoot one of the arms off one of the wires, and it's not able to plug that hole, but you can see it's loading up another piece of sheet metal, essentially, or metal, to cover the whole damage.
Well,
All right. Do we just go in?
I
Get out our
guess
mechs,
so.
Get in this thing, blow it up.
Yep. Okay. Here we go. I'm going in.
Is everybody getting out of their mechs?
I'm getting in this
I
thing.
assume so. He's not going to let the kids go in by themselves.
Oh, I don't
Awesome.
like it, but yeah, let's do
We're
it.
getting out of her mechs? Nice.
You would never do that, though, so I know this is hard for you.
No.
I'm missing somebody here. I have the clown, I have the medical student, and I have the baseball player, and I have Ace, the janitor. All right, so you guys enter into the strange room, and there's wires running all over. There's electrical currents flashing off of a main sensor computer. It's strange technology to you guys who've never really seen it. It's a mixture of cyberpunk, and picture these wires are all actively moving. Now, the strange thing is, as you guys enter, it doesn't seem to register that your physical human bodies are inside of this room. What do you do? Excuse me.
Good question.
Are there
Is this
mechs inside the room?
electricity?
There are pieces of mechs, parts of mechs. This room, the floor you've entered into is, there's multiple floors and layers. There's a lot more going on to this mothership than what you guys are on. But where you punched the hole was right into one of the floors where the core went right to it. So you see from above, like there's holes in the roof above. There's pieces of mechs being torn apart and being brought down into this area.
Just weird. Well, if my dad taught me anything, it's you just plug it off when it needs to end. So I'm looking for the plug.
You wanna
And
roll
I'm
learning.
Is this
or logic?
electricity
I'm gonna
actually
roll learning.
It
coming
is
out?
electricity. Yes.
So it is arcing off of that and touching other things.
Correct.
Mm.
Let's see. The learning roll and the logic roll together. You guys quickly figure out this is the main computer. Then you quickly figure out there's a main central hub of technology, and you see you need to shut it down. There's no plug. Maybe you can put enough bullet holes in this thing.
Yeah, because that's exactly what Whiplash is gonna do. Kate's gonna just
Sounds
get as
good.
close as he can, and he's gonna take some pot shots here. Yeah, obviously trying to avoid the cables and other mechs and stuff and the arcing lightning, and staying away from specifically these nice little balls here. And then,
Well, actually, this is broken, guys.
I'm gonna take a
It's
shot.
very interesting.
All right. So
Yeah.
fire. Whoever's firing first, go ahead and give me that shot, and then I will tell you what happens. That's awesome that you're looking at that little ball, and inside that little ball, you see 𝕻𝖃𝖆𝖗 that your character's studying. Is it a little mechanical
yeah.
bee? Is that a mechanical bee you see? And
Oh,
Julian's character, whose name is slipping my mind, fires off a
Whiplash.
Caden, or yeah, fires off a shot and hits, and you definitely do some damage, but the color of the room changes and begins to like pulsate.
Oh,
And
yeah, that's probably good.
𝕻𝖃𝖆𝖗, the creature
Yeah.
in that before you, the lightning, the energy, the electricity pulsates in there just a little bit more, and you see that that thing begins to move, and out of it becomes a bee.
nice.
So we're gonna roll initiative
Yay!
for what is probably going to be our final combat. With the logic and learning rolls combined, you guys would know you need to destroy the central hub. But obviously, there's going to be some things coming out at you that you're going to have to deal with.
Could I have a perception roll before combat starts?
I would love to give you a perception roll before combat starts. It'll give me a second to do the thing I wanted to do. And what are you trying to perceive?
The best place to hit, to go for as a weak spot.
There's little bulbs that seem to be some kind of technology you guys don't understand. But between the learning, the logic, and the perception check, you know that that is a central source of energy. Whether that's from some kind of foreign planet, you're not sure, but it seems to be coming down from those, and like they stole some technology from another planet and have generated and created this thing. And so there's 9 bulbs up the top. One is damaged.
So these are like the orbs that are on the mechs, and they're
Yes. Yep.
similar. Okay.
Yep.
Aim for the orbs, boys. Aim for the orbs.
Not the one on my shoulders.
No.
And he looks at you. He looks at you, old man. Just to be clear.
Say what? What?
Over there.
Yeah.
Ooh, color change.
Ooh.
Alright.
Oh, and I think the music doesn't make sense, so let's change that.
I mean, we're just gonna nonchalantly
Alright.
destroy it.
It is the baseball player first, which I believe is Dan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can Jeter approach the thing, or is that electricity keeping me away?
I mean, I guess we'll have to find out, right?
Oh man. Can I use my minor action to roll logic or perception?
Sure.
He's gonna start moving forward for sure. Because
Alright,
obviously
give me
he
that
has
roll.
his bat. It's coming.
You have a armor-piercing pistol.
I know, but I'm not a good shot. Alright, logic.
He
Let's
needs to
see.
hit it with a hammer. Come on.
No.
Oh, yes.
So you would most definitely know, because picture that's not a constant current going on. It's like shooting off and it's active and it's going around. And if you stay too close too long, you're probably going to get hit by it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like you're reminded of being in the batting cage, you know, and this ball from the machine. Whoosh, ball from the machine. Whoosh, and you go, whoa, and you're ready. And that's when you're starting to hit. So there you go.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to run in and hit it. That's what I'm going to do.
Awesome.
I've got too many windows open. Here we go. Yeah. Can I hit the
Yay,
orbs
we're
up
playing
there?
in the Tesla coils.
Yeah, you can hit the herbs or the orbs.
The orbs. Beautiful. Okay. Darn it.
And you whiff as electric. You're trying too busy focus on electricity and understanding what's going on.
Yep.
Our class clown, which I believe is Julian.
Yes.
Whiplash. What
Guys,
are
I
we doing?
chickened out. Okay. Whew.
Don't
it's
you
getting
worry
the
about
game,
it. Don't
son.
you worry. What does precise mean?
Agility.
Oh yeah, that's all it means. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna take another shot at this thing. That's all I'm doing. Just take a focus shot. Make sure I get this thing good and going.
Be a 10. Be a 10.
No promises.
All right.
Well,
All right.
Beat it down.
Another orb smashes at the top. As it does that, though, another one of these metal balls cracks, and a strange-looking beetle climbs out of it.
Oh, good.
Awesome. All right. It is the medical student, which is played by Zechariah.
Here. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna wait a minute. There are 5 of us here. This is the beetle. Oh, that's right where I was gonna stand. I was gonna go right there. How about not? How about not? Let's just take a shot from here. I'm gonna pull up my pistol. Just be like, yeah, this is it, guys. You gotta live life outside of the mech too.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Let's pop another one of those orbs.
Another pulse goes through the room, and another egg cracks as a bee comes out of this one here.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
Oh.
Oh no.
And so with a nat 20 on the die, ignore the 1. That is an explodey. I'm going to allow that bee to activate now. And because I am the LM and I can do that. And it flies.
See, he says, "Oh, it's just thematic. It's a 10 over. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm the LM. I can activate the B when I want to."
I love it.
Not funny.
Yes.
I mean, I get it. This is not blowing up his other.
I get
beats.
everything right with the net 20.
And
Oh my word.
Oh no.
oh,
You are dead.
oh boy. The class clown Whiplash, one of the bees, and yes, they're human sized. Mechanical comes over with its stinger out and just comes right into you. You are gonna be hurt by that. That's gonna hurt a lot.
Maybe, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna try to defend myself here. 'Cause
Might as
I have
well.
to.
I'm not sure Whiplash was meant to make it out of this one. Is he the guy that has to
I don't
die to
think so.
make it an emotional scene or something?
I guess so. I guess
Yeah,
so. I will
probably.
weep. And
It'd be
scream
apropos,
and
the funny
cry like a
guy.
little baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
the comic
maybe you
relief
should've-
guys.
Maybe you should have stayed in the mech.
Oh, that's great. So it's agility for defense.
Yep. I mean,
Let's
you
see.
you choose me because right now you're taking 25 points of damage, which is going to drop you down.
Yeah. Well, the only other thing would be like presence.
I mean, agility
So-
could dodge you out of the way. Presence would represent luck. So you
Yes,
could be
and I am
lucky.
lucky.
That's
I
you have the
am
lucky
lucky.
perk that I didn't steal from you earlier.
No, you didn't. Let's see what
Well,
happens.
Mustache in the chat says that you should activate the hidden great mustache that gives you plus 50 on any roll once per campaign sum shot.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
once. That's
I
not
mean,
once per
if
player though.
anybody knows the
That's-
rules, it's Mustache.
That only counts once here between all of you, but it does activate the spawning of 17 bees.
But they activate right in the middle of the electricity that it just arcs and kills
Oh,
them.
see, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
So as of right now, with that roll, you are still going to go unconscious. That's going to bring you down to technically what would be -1, which is still 0 in the
What
system.
about Lucky?
All right, I'll give you lucky with 1 HP.
Yes,
All
I love it.
What happens though is the bee, much like it's been designed from a bee, it goes to attack you, and with all of its focus and energy, and then it just crumples and drops to the ground. So interesting.
Cool.
It had a single
Nice.
very strong attack.
That it
Medical.
did.
Don't let those guys get near you. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, you're hurting real bad. You're actually bleeding real human blood. Medical student.
I was worried.
Yeah.
So the med student's looking over is like, who?
Yep. Yeah, let's see. I got some stuff here. I better get some extra credit for this. Pull out my first aid kit. Start trying to patch him up. All right,
Oh,
hold
nice.
still. I mean, drink this
Nice.
down. Yeah, so I'm gonna plug some tincture into his mouth, and then I'm gonna grab a quick suture that kind of just staples a few things in, and then start wrapping stuff up.
Roll a 1d10, please.
How do I do that?
And I'm gonna add. Go ahead and add +4 because you critically succeeded. So you're gonna do /R D10 +4. I think should work.
/R 1d10
Yeah,
plus
Plus
4
it should
Mhm.
work. Yeah, because I'm giving that as your
Just
critical
in
success.
there.
All right, then just roll /R or /R D10, and then we can add 4 because I think we can handle that basic math. I think.
Maybe.
Make sure there's
Maybe.
a space between the
Maybe.
R and.
Oh, I don't know any of the syntaxes at all. That's the problem.
You don't have to have the inch symbol. Oh, I'll do it for you. How about that?
Hey, how about? But I've got some real dice here.
There it is.
All right.
How about some
Nice.
12? How about 12 HP back?
I like this. I like this. Oh, you know that thing I said about you yesterday? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
The janitor
Yeah.
equipped with pistol and mop. It's your turn.
Pistol and mop. Hey, cannon.
Yeah, you can have a mop.
me.
You can have a mop.
Okay.
So, let me see. What's the range on the pistols?
You got plenty. I mean, you're good.
Okay. Well, then I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna pretend like I'm in my mech. All right, boys, keep it up. Come on, laugh track. Stay on your feet. Come on. Once in the mech, and then down here. So come on. All right. So he's
You
gonna.
take one of these shots to the chest and see how you're doing, old man.
Guess I gotta open this up again. Double click.
Kind of wanted to take a shot to the chest and like just take it.
Yeah, right. Walks through it. You put a hole in my vest, you jerk. I've had this for years.
We'll just drag him out to my mech. I'll give him a little bit of an electrical charge. Get his heart to hit,
All right.
What is? Oh,
That
That's
is
a crit, right?
That is a crit. So, and you're shooting at the main frame, right?
I'm shooting where I knew to shoot.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
the
So
orders.
that's gonna take. You see 2 of the bulbs. There's like a slight overcharge as you hit one, and it shattered just enough to shatter another one. We are down. It's taking a lot of damage, but that is going to be 2 pulses And so out of an egg over here, a fly-like creature comes out, and then a beetle one comes out of here. Roll an initiative. I hope y'all survive this. All
What's
right.
the fun in that?
Yeah, right. A bee comes over and flies towards the medical student, and it is going to use its dying sting, the stinger jam or stinger attack. Boom. Rolling. Oh gosh.
Oh.
A 24 is going to be a hit on you.
I'm gonna defend.
That makes sense.
How do I defend?
Well, there's agility, or might. I mean, you could if you want to spin me a nice tail.
Oh, I would like to do learning. I watched and saw how that thing stung and then just died. So the best way to kill this thing would actually be try to let it sting me and dodge out of the way.
All right, I'll take it. I'm nice.
Okay.
Roll again. Roll learning.
Well, I mean, right? Because it's launching its stinger, right? So it's you just dodge.
So as you dodge, it scrapes against your right shoulder, and you're gonna take minimum damage. But you did successfully defend action. I am gonna give you a token. I'm not sure which one yet. To represent that you don't have an action. How about frozen? That's because it's
Nice.
Not, right?
Sure.
And that bee does die.
Because then he can just let it go on his turn.
Exactly what I was attempting to go for. The beetle crawls forward, and it's a mechanical beetle. Little tiny guy, looks kind of like the 𝕮𝖃𝖗𝖗𝖗 from outside. It crawls forward and tries to crunch you. It has like jaws on the front of it. Yes, it's against the medical student because it's just trying to take out the closest thing to it. Roll and crush.
Didn't it see me just kill the bee?
Something like that, yeah.
No one notices me. But the bugs.
Alright, I am meant to kill you today. That is going to be... It's going to put you unconscious on the ground, medical student 𝕻𝖃𝖗𝖃𝖗𝖗.
So I had 2 legend points, right?
You have 1 left, right?
Okay.
Oh, no, you have 2 left.
I gave my one away.
You have 2
So-
left, yeah.
Can I give another one away to let him
Sure.
stay up?
Oh, just to let him stay up? Yeah, we'll give him 1
Well, I
HP.
mean, if you
why
give me
not?
more, I'll be like, okay, let's take it.
He's not unconscious,
All right, 1
but
HP.
it did drop him prone.
Okay.
Nice.
Does the beetle die?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be flavorful.
Yeah. That's so fun.
So he just
All right.
shoots with his. I guess he just pops it with his pistol real quick to let it, offset its attack, but it's not enough to stop anything.
The pilots. I'm not gonna make you use unless you're using a defend action. You weren't using
No,
a defend.
I need the actions to shoot this.
Yep.
Shoot the orbs. Otherwise, they're all gonna keep coming. So
Baseball player. I am going to roll the electricity attack essentially on you. Let's see. Oh, wrong button. Let's try this again. Electricity. Oh my. Oh, I need
What are you doing?
I need my dice check. Like, hold on. Did I said D20, right?
Yeah,
that
just
roll-
didn't
yeah.
oh, there's
explode.
the problem in the code. It says right there in the code, always give crits to Jacob. Got it.
A 17 is going to be 11 points. You're going to go down to 1 HP, actually, aren't you? Yes.
Yeah, I've got
Yes,
a
you are.
16 guard.
The electricity hits you very hard. And so you go down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
It's your turn, though.
Okay. Hang in there, guys. I'm gonna smash this thing. And I'm gonna try and I'm gonna grab two-handed with my bat for a two-handed attack. Focus action, because I'm just staying there and taking the hit.
All right.
And try
Swing
and
away,
smash
Marvin.
it.
Swing away.
The DC's 10. There's only 4 left. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna try. I've got 2 advantage right now, so I'm going to multi-target with
Get a
Straight
double.
roll. Yeah, let's go for it. So that puts me at a
Double,
straight
double.
roll.
Double.
Whew,
No,
here we
that's-
go.
You're going for 2 then.
Yes,
Oh,
Okay.
Come on.
I got
Come
it.
on. Yeah, you did.
17.
All right, so technically that is 2. So there are only 2 orbs left. It's smash, smash. All right. Oh, I guess I get to create 2 more creatures. I'm gonna roll. Man, what a terrible job I have.
So hard.
So,
Yeah, who designed this
Terrible.
man? I mean, come on. Oh, wait.
Unbelievable.
all right, beetle popping out. 2 of them. Uh-oh, we in trouble, y'all. Roll, roll. All right. Next in the initiative is not going to be the new beetle. Class clown.
Oh, great. So I used a defend action last turn. The last round. Does that mean I don't get an action this round, right?
Correct. Yep.
Come on,
Yes.
kids, sir. Do something with that life I saved for you.
Got moving a
Run
minor.
away! Just kidding. Mommy, daddy. Okay, so there's got one. There's this one right there. Here over there. I don't like this one right here. So I'm gonna. I can't really do much.
You can move.
Can I do a defend like stance with the movement or something like that to increase my guard or anything like that?
No, sadly, there's not. Once you reset though, you'll have a defend action back. Technically, so that's kind of nice.
Yes, I just want to not die. I'm gonna come over on this side, going around, and then I'll just be over here
Awesome.
hanging out.
All right.
I just enable people to abandon me.
No, I didn't abandon you. I just I wanted to support you, so that when you're doing your amazing things, I'm right behind you. You know, I got your
Work
back.
out your personal crap when we're done.
The beetle crawls, takes its full turn crawling towards the baseball player Dan. Well, all right, medical student, you are prone. You are hurting. You don't have a major action. What are you doing?
We gotta get this thing down. Is this thing like restraining me in any way, or was it just like biting at me?
Just biting you.
Can I go? What's this thing? All right. I think I just gotta draw some aggro right now. So I'm gonna go running up and be like, hey Slugger, I'm on deck or something, and I'm gonna try and like, what's the bug that's right next to him?
A beetle.
A beetle. I'm just gonna like, I know I can't like attack it, but I just want to like stomp away and like and try and like get it to focus on.
All right. Well, we'll see how well that does. This beetle takes all of its actions to run towards you guys. Janitor, what are you doing?
Same. Second verse, same as the first. He knows what works.
There's only 2 little orbs left. Let's see what
Are
happens.
you gonna multi-target, or are you gonna just?
Well, if I single target and I get double over, I won't have to multi-target.
It's true.
So
That's what I did last time.
True.
So that's what we're going to go for. We're going to focus action with the pistol. And hopefully it works.
We'll see.
All right,
got this.
I'm gonna give you a legend point for doing this.
Hey,
Okay. And I'm going to
Come
spend
on,
my
old
last
man,
legend
shut her
point.
down.
finish
I'm
it.
going to spend my last one. That's 2 that we're spending, right?
Yep. So
So this
your
is gonna
advantage
be
2 plus 2.
Agility. 2 now. So level of advantage. I think that's right. Oh,
Nice.
Awesome.
There
Same
it
thing.
is.
You line up your shot, knowing you've been trained as a pilot. You're retired now, and you fire, and it shatters. Go ahead.
he raises the gun up. He's been calm this whole time. He's been watching the whole thing. He says, "Ain't no one gonna kill my kids."
As
love that.
the thing, as you blow off the orb, you can see its power source fading, and it just begins to fade down. And then the little tiny mechs that are coming at you begin to shut down, and they get weak, and the power subsides. The electrical currents suck back in, boom. And then it begins to fall apart, starts to crumble. You guys now have to succeed getting out of here quickly.
Oh boy.
If all of you could roll an agility with a disadvantage 1 because the building is shaking and crumbling. Not the building, but everything is shaking and crumbling. Oh.
Ooh. Oh.
All right. So the class clown gets a critical success, but our medical student gets a failure. You guys tell me how you play that out.
Yeah, so with my critical success, can I use that to get a normal success for both of us? In the sense
That's
that
what
like I want to run back and grab him as like electricity and all this stuff is running around him and knocking around him. I'm gonna put his arm over my shoulder. I'm gonna start kind of like be pulling him along as we're running through, and just really trying to like encourage him to get moving and just yelling at Jeter to get moving. Represent those droids well, buddy.
Yeah. Except mine didn't roll at disadvantage, and I don't know why.
Oh, okay. How do you want to fix that with me? Let's see here.
Well, I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
See if it works.
I mean, a 16 was a success, but I see what you're saying. If you just roll another d20.
It would be another d6.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one.
I exploded, so 16's my number.
Nice.
That's awesome. All right, so you all begin to make it out. What is? Let's see. And as you're leaving the building, as you're leaving the AI, it begins to crumple. And
Nice.
We didn't make
Couldn't
it
resist
out.
a big one, huh?
couldn't resist it. You guys did successfully make it out as it begins to crumple over, and the medical center collapses in on itself around the mothership and all the pieces within inside, and it crumples out. You guys hop into your mech successfully, and you're able to retreat as all the stuff is crumpling around you. You did it! You did it!
Does that mean we passed?
That's right, Billy.
Yeah, that means we pass.
I
No
mean,
classes. It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
shut down.
Yeah, we get our degree, right? I don't have to go to school anymore.
Absolutely,
I
I'll
mean,
sign all of those
Our
papers.
final exam is to go and get some lattes, and I think we're gonna pass with flying colors.
I love this.
Or
I love
latte.
it.
You're getting real close to getting back to latte as a nickname. I'm just.
Yeah,
Come
I don't
on,
know.
man. We'll
I don't
fix
know
you
how I
up.
feel
You
about
got us through
latte.
this.
That's all right. Jeter promised me a beer after this.
How about an Irish coffee or something? Yeah.
I am good with that too.
So you guys' mechs walk away from the building, crumpling in on itself, and you're having this conversation as if nothing ever really happened, even though you guys are hurting real bad, but you're feeling that success. It's an odd quiet in town, as there's nobody there. There isn't the hum that's normally there, and it's the surreal beauty, as the threat to the city is gone, and your 4 mechs meander down the road.
I want to pick up the stinger too that shot me earlier.
Yeah,
I'm bringing that back as a trophy.
absolutely makes sense.
Nice.
I love it. I love it.
Ace would lean over towards I won't call him latte, over towards Swift and say, Switch, I bet you could rip off one of them tails off of them scorpions.
It'll be there tomorrow, man. And I'm gonna like my mech will like reach over and like put an arm around his shoulders and be like, "Look, let's just enjoy the evening, kick back. We'll scrounge around it tomorrow. Work's done. World's saved. You deserve to enjoy it."
You did all right, kid. You did all right.
By the way, town's empty, so that means all the drinks are
I was just thinking the same thing.
right.
Let's drink to
Get
stadium.
that Irish coffee without the coffee.
Okay. The mechs start running.
Yeah. He's putting haste on all of you guys.
We gotta move. Here's the spray.
And so the four of you spend your evening celebrating your victory, and Professor Bilfer shows up. She's oddly wearing a dress. You guys have never seen her in a dress. It's like you only lab coat. She's like, "This was a time to celebrate," and she comes in, and you guys partied the night away, and that is the end of this module.
Nice.
Sweet.
She's
Good
gonna
job,
hook up
guys.
with Ace. I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
Well, Ace was gonna be like, I wonder if
I
she
was saying what I was
doing
saying with
anything
it, you know.
tonight. Like after credit scene, and everybody, all the kids have passed out
Yes.
because they went ahead and binged and ate and filled up all their bellies and got tired and everything. Plus they got whooped today, so
Yeah.
and then just Billy Girl and Ace, only ones left awake. I always liked you.
That's beautiful.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Jacob. That
Yes.
was great.
Thank you for joining the Insanities.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun.
That was awesome, guys. This has been another fantastical episode of the AV Epochs live stream and Avenue Studios production. You will be able to get your hands on this module if all goes well. Stay tuned in our social media. I think we're planning on trying to get it out in April when we start the Force Forge on April 𝖃𝖗𝖗. Is that correct, Jacob?
I can most definitely get it to anybody who wants it by the end of April, but it will be more finely tuned, fleshed out, hopefully with arts and among other things, ASAP. So
Sweet. Awesome. So we'll keep posted. Follow us on social media because we'll be posting that. And let's see what else. Of course, do give us a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to follow the adventure, and you can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our locals or Patreon community. Doing so not only gives you access to a ton of bonus content, but it also grants access to our exclusive Discord, where you can chat with us, play games, watch movies, and so much more. And especially the 𝕻𝖃𝖗𝖗𝖗 Night. There's only a couple days to get in and join the forest before we have 𝕻𝖃𝖗𝖗𝖗 Night this Saturday. So if you want to be a part of those big giveaways, check it out. One more reminder, the dice pad, of course, which I love.
nah, the roller, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
The roller. Look at. I mean, I got you. No, I got you.
This is
roller, man.
usually for one of the higher tiers rewards for supporting us, so this is one chance you can get it at the lower tiers. We'll only be giving away one of those, and then of course we'll be watching this 𝕻𝖃𝖗𝖗𝖃, a
I also
fantasy
have 2
short
copies of
film.
those.
These will also be in the giveaway, so you can take it home with you. Very exciting. But
So
anyways,
since y'all made new dice, new set mats and everything, does that mean that I've got the vintage one?
that's true. The old
True.
Bomb Squad one.
So
I've got
true.
collector item vintage
God,
one. See,
come
all
on.
right.
Oh man. But of course, don't forget to check the links in our description below for the sound, music, and ambience. And most importantly of all the links in the description for Interplanar Crossroads as well. Adam, good sir, where can people find and support you?
Well, I believe they can find and support us both on almost the same things. Both the Interplanar Crossroads and Avenue Studios are found on YouTube and Rumble. You can support either one through Patreon or Locals. You can also support them by contacting directly. So either place, you can get a hold of us.
Beautiful. Let's hit that $100 goal for Interplanar Crossroads. Join the multiverse. Become a
Yeah, a
traveler.
lot of stuff would change up, so it'd be interesting.
Awesome. And Julian and Zechariah, thank you as always for joining. You guys are great.
Thanks for inviting us.
Absolutely. And let's see, am I forgetting anything? Nope, that's it. Check the links. And next week is Knights of New Seattle. So until then,
Bum, bum, bum.
we will see you next time. All right, bye.
Bye.
Ciao.